motherfuckers! I'm fucking dead! Fuck what you heard! That's what you're hearing. That's what you're hearing. Listen. That's what you're hearing. Listen. That's what you're hearing. Listen. I'll give it to you. Listen with it. That's what you the motherfucker.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first battle of the evening, we have in the blue corner, he weighed in at 70 kilograms, making his debut, representing London Fight Factory. Please put your hands together for GEOFFREY CARBONEL! His opponent, in the red corner, weighed in at 70 kilograms. He has a record of 2 wins and no losses. He represents BST Northampton. Please put your hands together for DAVE GAJDA! Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Featherweight Semi-Pro Mixed Martial Arts contest to be held at 2 4-minute rounds.
All right, so welcome to the Fusion Fighting Championships and welcome back from his travels, Nick O'Shipshack. Nick, the London Fight Factory fighter GEOFFREY CARBONEL making his debut, huge following, but he's against a man unbeaten in 2, so will that experience come into play?
We're about to find out. Malcolm has just kicked off. London Fight Factory is an excellent gym and he's got a lot of support here today, so I'm sure that's going to give him an extra boost.
But in the same way, there can be a possible negative impact because, as I said, he's making his debut, he's got all that to deal with, and then he's brought a huge travelling support. So for me, that's a very brave young man in there. Yeah,
and so far he looks very composed, relaxed, and holding the centre of the cage well.
Yes,
his shots.
His opponent, DAVE GAJDA, as we mentioned, unbeaten in his 2 outings, so he's experienced this from BST Northampton. He's been here before twice and he's won both, so in terms of confidence he won't be lacking either, Nick.
No, they're both looking confident. Dave goes for the shot there and GEOFFREY defends well. Dave pressing him up against the cage, chasing the takedown.
And as you said though, a confident start from GEOFFREY, the debutant. He sprawled well, didn't he? He wasn't going to be taken down and actually looked to reverse it with his own takedown.
Yeah, judo throw there, lovely. Now looking to land some body shots here because it's semi-pro. Watch out for the leg lock. He spins, toe hold is there. Both guys on point with their ground game.
Well, the one good thing is here, Nick, for GEOFFREY, whatever happens, this is semi-professional. He's still not at that full professional level. It's his debut. Win or lose tonight, and he's doing a good job already. He'll learn so much, won't he?
That's right, it's all about experience at the end of the day. He's done very well here to stay calm under this threatening leg lock. He's got to stay close, keep that left hand holding behind Dave's head, keep himself close, keep his base low, and just try and pick away at them body shots, and hopefully Dave will give up on the leg lock. Dave, on the other hand, needs to create some space, kick away, and carry on attacking that leg.
Well, the advantage for the moment for Dave is he's right in front of his own corner, and you can see them talking to him the whole time. And what would you think their comments will be with this leg lock? Would you persist?
It's each to their own, really. I mean, because this is semi-pro, there's no heel hooks. That takes away a big piece of the puzzle. So really, it's just after that toe hold, but he's got to take away Jeffrey's left leg, kick it out from underneath him, make Jeffrey fall over, and then carry on attacking the leg. He can't really finish it when Jeffrey's standing up over him. So Jeffrey's doing a good job holding behind his head with that left hand to stay close to him.
Yes, I must say for an opening round on your debut, which with such fan expectation, he's remained very calm and composed, hasn't he?
And that's the main thing about being in dangerous positions. If you panic, you're just going to make it worse for yourself. You've got to stay calm, take your time to work your way out of it like he just did. Very good job.
And you also mentioned, just as they lined up to start, he's with a very good camp. That must help the schooling you get, the sparring you get.
Absolutely. I mean, none of these positions are going to be new for him. Having top training partners just makes it all that much easier because you're not having to think your way through it. You're almost on autopilot. Your body knows what to do.
And for the first time in this opening round, it's extended upright, and Dave Gajda coming forward with left and right before he hooks up again, Nick.
Yeah, Dave looking to get that body lock. I like his intensity. He's a very focused young fighter. There he goes, another takedown, but Jeffrey looking to pop straight back up.
And as we said for Dave, the confidence of 2 fights, 2 wins.
Yeah, if you know no losses, it's not even entered your head. You just assume you're going to win, and that does make a huge difference.
Now Dave's worked for this position. What would you want to see him do from here, Nick?
Well, he's achieved the mount here, almost. Looks very good for the judges. That's the 10-second clapper, and this is going to surely edge him the round. Looks good in the judges' eyes. Dominant position.
And timing couldn't have been better. So if we look at that first round overall, Nick, a very confident start from Geoffrey Carbonel.
Yeah, it's very good and it's very close. I mean, anything can happen in the second round. It's very competitive. It's clear Dave's interested in the takedowns, but Geoffrey did a good job managing to reverse the first one, and if he manages to do that again in the second round, who knows?
But this is the thing I want to talk to you about. The great thing about the semi-professional is it is just those 2 rounds. So really, do you have to up that intensity for the second? Because they'll both know this first one's close. There's only 1 more round to sort it out.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because 1 round apiece means it's going to be an automatic draw. But for me, semi-pro, it's all about just getting in there, getting the experience, and more minutes under your belt, the better.
So Nick has this very close. I tend to agree with him. Very good debut from Geoffrey Carbonel. Stayed calm, stayed cool, which means he will still have a lot left in the tank. But when you look across the way, you can see that little bit of extra experience for Dave Gajda. He does look remarkably calm and confident, doesn't he?
Yeah, Geoffrey breathing a little bit heavier, mouth slightly wider open. Needs to keep his chin down. Dave's looking for that overhand right.
And the low leg kick to follow up. High point head kick, and you can hear the crowd response. We said the London Fight Factory fighter, a good crowd here.
Oh, very nice spinning hook kick there, just glanced. No wonder it's a fan favourite with moves like that.
Short right from Gajda, but replied with a knee from Carbonel. And as we thought, the intensity has crept up in this second round, right from the start.
They both want to win this fight, and that's the kind of fighter the crowd wants to see. Again, Dave looking to shoot him, but well defended by Jeff. And now pressing Dave up against the cage. Let's see if he's going to break away. Being reversed now.
And again, Dave Gajda tried to set that up with some tidy boxing, but it was the awareness of Carbonel there to prevent it. And that's what I like, although it's his debut, he looks very assured.
Yep, Dave's got his double underhooks locked here. Let's see if Geoffrey goes for another judo throw like he did in the first. He's going to look to step that left leg across and hit the judo throw.
But you can see there, as we saw, Dave still working for that takedown himself here, Nick.
Yep.
Tried to lock up that left leg of Geoffrey. But as I said, I like the way that even in defence, Geoffrey doesn't panic. There's a lot of pressure on him. You're making your debut, you've got all those fans, you will be able to hear them. But he's not letting any of that affect his game plan, is he?
No, these are well-trained fighters from good gyms, and it's showing now. Bit of red marking on Dave's face. Jeffrey lands a good right kick to the body there.
And again, a short little left from Jeffrey as well as Dave comes forward. I do like Dave Gajdga's foot movement, his timing. As he came in there, another good example of it, but an instant knee in reply from Carbonel. And Nick, this is still very close.
It's very close indeed. I mean, it's all up for grabs. Again, fitness might come into play in the last couple of minutes, and the experience will help Dave stay that little bit calmer and keep the gas in the tank a little bit longer.
Now, he did go for the shoot and almost into the guillotine there from Carbonel, and Jeffrey looks over to his corner for advice there as he had it.
He's got to circle off the cage. Doesn't want to waste too much time or energy up against the cage here.
Just a couple of short knees from Dave Gajdga there in that clinch.
Yeah, Dave wants to keep scoring points, just need the thighs. Got to tip the scoring in his favour. Keep working, keep scoring points.
Tried to reap that leg again, but Carbonel was having none of it. And with the clock ticking now, Nick, if it stays like this, it really will be interesting for the scorecard, won't it?
Yeah, as we always say, Malcolm, we're just commentators. We're lucky in that sense. We don't have to decide the outcome of this fight.
And on this one, I wouldn't like to, Nick, I've got to be honest.
That's right. Okay, now, this is where it matters. Who's going to push for the win? I suspect Dave is going to really give it all he's got here.
Yes, left and right's heavy hands. Coming forward again.
Like to see him, oh, good knee to the body there. Caught Dave right in the solar plexus, but didn't show any signs of pain.
Oh, but a left roundhouse kick from the lead leg there to the face. But again, as you said, Gajdga shrugs it off.
Jeff needs to get off the cage quick time and throw a few more of those nice kicks he's got.
Yes, upright, he's been impressive, as you said, especially with the legs.
That's a clapper. One more takedown to secure it for either of them.
Well, Geoffrey Carbonel holds his hand up. I don't know whether he's win it, but an impressive debut from the young man.
Very good fight. I'd like to see a rematch further down the line.
Now, as Nick said, we don't score it, and I'm glad we don't, because I feel this one is close. When you look over the 2 rounds, the second round started how the first ended, but it did sort of fizzle out, didn't it, Nick?
Yeah, and Jeffrey walking around with the cage up, that can influence the judge's decision. His fans making a lot of noise, and I was really impressed with his kicks. I'd like to see some more of them.
So we'll wait for Pierre now to make the official judgment. We think it's close, and we'll see if Jeffrey has got every reason to be punching the air.
And we have a split decision as both fighters win all the way to the full rounds at 2 4-minute rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner in the blue corner. Let's put our hands together for Geoffrey Carbonel. And the final applause to his opponent this evening, Dave Gajdda.